University. This is the presser. I'm with the Kunsa chairperson, Bwana Sewe here. There's a lot of stories that go about it. Now, today, first of all, introduce yourself. I'm a bit with pressure, but tell us, introduce yourself first.
Like you've called me, my name is Enock Sewe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Congressperson, School of Architecture and Built Environment for the second term.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also the current Kunsa chair-elect that happened yesterday. I want to thank my people for trusting me with this role.
Okay, so it's about the Kunsa chairpersonship that has brought us here. We saw Congo endorsing, we saw Ginga stepping down, and we saw many people saying that the majority, let me quote it right, the majority were here saying that Sewe is the only candidate left and he should be sworn in. But we never saw the commission acknowledging you as the president, as the chairperson of that coalition. To tell us what happened yesterday.
Of course, the stories will be told, but those who are there can attest to the incident. It was a very peaceful election. The commissions called for an election and we appeared for the election. I believe they had followed all the protocols and procedures guided on booking of the venue and the event itself. There was security, of course, to ensure everything goes as planned because, we have the chair. So there has to be security. Secondly, it began so well until it got to a moment where now people saw it. We don't need to fight for positions. We've been in Kosa for 2 years now, and we have found our path and in leadership, and it is wise now to give it back to the society. So Akongo had the same ambitions as I, as Oginga, and then we unanimously agreed that the person best fit to spearhead the Kunsa nation is none other than Enock Sewe. So they all stepped down for me before a different set of commission came in, and now everything started being, not that easy. But with the rain, everybody scattered, and now people felt like it was now commotion. It was just rain that started and had to go away.
It was not commotion.
No, there was no commotion.
It was very peaceful.
It was very peaceful according to you.
Okay, why do you think the commission was against your candidature?
Who is the commission, first of all?
I don't know. I heard there's a commission.
Okay, get me the name of the commission, then I'll tell you what to say.
So the electoral commission, there was no electoral commission according to you?
There was electoral commission that actually guided the electoral process until I was announced by the people themselves. The people? Rather than the commission.
Okay. Why do you think that there was that delay in them announcing you, the commission? Or did you have any fallout with any of the commissioners?
No. The election was conducted as it was planned and agreed. And actually, I really thank the commission for taking a bold step and doing their work. There was according to me, it was done as it was planned before. Exactly.
And why do we see the interim commission by Teddy Odhiambo, the president of Kenyatta University?
Now maybe we can talk about that some other time. But for today, I wanted to give the reasons why I became the Kunsa chair.
Give us.
The person you look at right now is a fourth-year student. And if you look at me right now and 4 years later, I'm not the same person. Since I got into Kusa, I was guided by leadership until I became the person who I am. And I really want to thank our DSA for ensuring that our leaders are strengthened, are nurtured, and they grow in leadership. This second term is about now doing things right. The first time it was about learning the process or the system and everything. Then the second time was now to perfect what you've learned in the field of leadership. So actually, if you can see those who are vying for the positions who are second term generals, that means they had the same idea of what we had gone through, the whole process of leadership, the transition from a mere student to a student leader to somebody trusted in the society. So all of us saw the same vision, the same line. We were taught by the same teachers. We went to the same places, same hotels, everything was the same. So our ideas were merging. That is why actually they had to step down and allow me to propel this flag of Kunsa. So right now we want to actually give back to our community right now, particularly Kunsa. That students, those aspiring students, we inspire every aspiring student the same way we were inspired and became who we are. And all of them must get equal chances, equal opportunities without any fear or favor. So about Kunsa, we feel like Kunsa is not a political tool or political entity where it builds somebody on personal basis and then it becomes somebody else and then forgets where it came from. So this Kunsa is supposed to guide the community so that if there's anybody in our community that has any ambition, we give them full support. We don't discriminate because I think you have few followers, you have more followers. No. If anybody has any ambition, we also guide them so that we change the narrative that Kunsa is about administration wrong and the students right. No, actually, through our able chair, Mr. Teddy Osano, he has really proven to the administration that the Onagi Nation are peaceful people, are well negotiators. These people are principled, very clean people. So whatever he has built for us, we want to maintain that bar. We don't want to go lower where we see our people fighting for positions that they should not fight for. So let us follow these guidelines. This the road that he has paved for us. We follow it smoothly because ideally we have come out to realize that student leaders and administration are actually one cannot function when the other one is not functioning. We have to work together, and that is the partnership we were taught in this induction that we go to Mombasa. People think we go to Mombasa to waste time and stuff like that. Actually, it is to build our morale, to show our strength, our weaknesses, and to come back to the reality of leadership.
Okay. Yeah. So my question, I'm sticking on the Onagi elections.
Yes.
So we saw the interim government in courts, and then we saw your government. You released your government, the legitimate government. So it happens that someone like Jackie Movani, if I'm getting her name right, is in the interim and still in your list.
I think those are just dramas that come with the Onagi Nation. You know, as you know the story of Baba. Today we are on the street. Everything has to be done. Those are just dramas that come, but we are one family. We have to have these dramas for us to proceed forward. So whatever happened, they're just dramatic. But at the end of today, you're going to receive one full communication from the executive that was duly elected yesterday, giving us the way forward, and everybody will agree to it that it's a good decision.
Okay, now on the chairmanship, it's okay because all the candidates endorsed you. What about the secretary general, the other positions? We also had someone like Jacom. He said that he won't take any political party, and he actually was contesting against Ambrose. So, what about the rest? I heard you say that there will be another fresh election. Tell us more about it.
I wasn't saying there will be another fresh election. What I meant is that the election for chair was done and everybody accepted.
Yeah.
There are other positions that were actually unopposed, like the vice chair position. There was only one name submitted to the list. So automatically she becomes the vice of the Kunsa. The rest, we had a meeting with the aspirants themselves last night. They can all agree to that. And then we said that we can deliberate on what we can do. We don't need to fight for positions or something like that. We can serve Onagi at whatever capacity, as long as we have the best interest of the community at that. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a meeting with them, and still we are meeting today to at least dig deeper, come back to the table. What is happening to us? Let us move together and work together as a nation.
Okay, so this is another heavy one. Teddy Osano, the president of Kenyatta University, Congo. Yesterday they had some clashes in public on and actually it was on you, on the chairmanship, on the roles. We are told that they were external forces that were trying to influence the current the association of students, and the external forces in courts said that they are no longer students. What do you have to say on this?
I think in every election there must be rumors and stories that come out of it. If I think it will be wise if you media people come and capture the entire thing, so that it becomes a movie you can watch from part A to part Z. I really believe in the leadership of Teddy Osano. I mean, he has really taught us a lot as the 18th Congress. He's a very able man. He's been praised everywhere, and whoever is against Teddy, I just really wonder for what reason. So like I said before, there must be dramas in the Onagi Nation. There are family matters. We will discuss them in-house. They're not supposed to go outside.
It's just politics.
Yeah, it's just politics, but everything is going to be okay.
Oh, so everything being okay means that you are in talk with Teddy Osano right now?
Yeah.
And any you've told us there will be a statement from the executive?
Today, this evening, yeah.
Okay, so tell us the future now. What are your plans? You've told us about your experience, and what's your plan for Onagi Nation? What's this change that you'll bring as the chairperson?
It's about inspiring the aspirations of our own students. Right now, we are retired generals. We're supposed to give guidance to the coming generation. We're supposed to teach them what they need to do, what they need not to do to move forward. Actually, I'm extending my service to any member of Kenyatta University fraternity who has any aspirations in Kusa. It can come from my wisdom, but I want to specialize mostly to the Kunsa Nation. I want to nurture these kids, these are not kids, but upcoming leaders. Of course, they're kids, first year, second year, but I want to nurture all of them equally so that they grow and fill the positions we live soon. We're not staying in Kosa forever. In fact, there will be another election in September, is it? We have to get new faces. So are they coming to take us back to where we came from, or are they coming to pick the government from where Uber has left it to move it further. So we want to nurture every aspiring student leader so that we move in the same direction. Let us avoid the fight of tribes and stuff. It is really taking us back. We cannot follow the prototype of the current government. I might not criticize or maybe encourage the government, but I don't subscribe to the kind of system they give us. We have to draft our own loyalty. Let us observe the rules of the game. Politics is about loyalty. Reward your loyalties. We saw what Ruto did to his team. All of them became CS. Why will you lie to us and then after election you be somebody else? You're two characters. Before the election you're somebody else. After the election, then towards the end, a different person. We want to see the same person growing gradually. We say this person was at this point move to this stage. Progressively. That is what we want. Progressive leadership. That is what we're preaching.
Okay, so my last question now. We are told that there was this, it was like a notion or a myth that whoever becomes the chairperson of the Onagi nation will be automatically the guy who will be for the KUSA and will be running for the KUSA top job or a coalition. So the Onagi will be supporting. But this time we've seen differently. We've seen something different. We've seen that the ones who were contesting were no longer people who have bullets in KUSA. What was the trick? How did you come to this realization or this conclusion?
I learned somewhere along my 844 system that if you are walking through a path and you find it leads you nowhere, it is only wise to take a turn and change the direction of your travel. You might find the right way where you're going. So we have done things the same way for the past 4 years in our stay in KU, and the results have been the same. So it is only wise that you try a new direction and see where can we move as a nation. That is why there was a change of how things were done.
Okay, so you peace with everyone at KUSA.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your final remark?
I want to thank KU 24/7 for giving us this chance to speak to our comrades. You elected us into these offices to represent you and be people you can admire in the society. We have tried our best as the 18th Congress, and we want to leave the legacy to continue till eternity. We pray that the next government may be more than Uber, but a blessed government. I would like also to introduce some of my fellow Congress and also ex-Congress, who's also a student leader. They can also say their names and their opinions per se, and we get a conclusion.
So where should we start? From here? Okay.
I'm Jakija Julius, the Congressperson, School of Engineering and Technology, and a senior member of KUNSA, a 5th year. So mine is to say that I have Onagi interest at heart, and we would like everyone in KUNSA and in the whole university to be okay. That's our goal, and we will achieve it through our chair.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so to our debater and former Congress.
First of all, my name is Zachary Mbeke, the former Congress of Nyayo 3, and again the former Secretary General of Kenyatta University Nyayo Student Association, and also the current chairman of Kisumu County Student Association Kenyatta University chapter. First of all, I want to first clarify that there was confusion. As Luo Nation, we are united. We are working towards ensuring that we have a united society. And again, the way you've heard, everything will come to clarity by this evening. And I want to tell the entire Onagi who are listening to this particular video that fear not. You are in safe hands, and we shall always ensure that we are united. And this is always the most united organization in Kenyatta University. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So now you hear that the Onagi nation is united. Fear not, people. So